Hi, my name's Tom. I was sent this next product to tell you all about it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I like making your life easier by showing you important, life-changing, groundbreaking, innovative products. And then sometimes I like to do this. This is an inflatable dinosaur costume that I'm having a great time with. It looks like I'm actually riding a dinosaur, see? As you can see, this is great for holidays, Halloween, dress-up parties, dinosaur fights, whatever you want. I'm just running around on a dinosaur. This is really cool. It's an inflatable costume, as you can see. Let me pull it up here. It's an inflatable costume. It has a little battery pack with a fan right here, and once you put your legs through it, you can go ahead and just turn it on, and it blows up, and I'll show you all the details in a second here, but I just want you to see what it looks like. It really is a lot of fun. There is a kind of a harness on it, so you can kind of pull the dinosaur's head back and forth, and when you get clever, you can actually kind of, if you keep your hands down here, you can make it look around, you can make it attack people, you can do all sorts of fun things with it. It is inflatable, you can see it's got little legs here, and I just walk. I do have a tail. Can you see the tail? There you go, you can see the tail. The tail kind of just drags behind. It really is pretty cool. It's a nice, fun little costume. Okay, so here's kind of what the whole thing works. There's a little blower in this, and this little blower will sit and kind of inflate the entire costume. It's all just air blown. When you turn it off, the whole thing just kind of falls apart and it packs up real nicely. But this is the actual blower. There's a little screw knob here. You can actually do this, and you can take the blower off if you want to wash anything, if you want to adjust anything, but I'm going to just go ahead and screw this back on. And again, on the inside here, here's the actual blower itself. It's actually blowing fan. This little thing is blowing air into the costume. If I put it back in, I can see my dinosaur is kind of deflating. I put it back in and I kind of blow it. Now, a couple things. You can kind of adjust this ring. You can screw this, you can loosen this ring up, and you can kind of turn this blower on the inside to kind of blow different directions. It does work better if you actually have it blowing towards the front a little bit, so you can just kind of adjust it and turn it around. And I now have a blower. I don't know if you can see this. There we go. Now the blower is pointing this way, so when it's in the costume, it actually blows it up a little easier, and that's really kind of nice. Now, you'll see also a cord here. This cord connects to the blower, and then it connects to this battery pack. And this battery pack is just connected with a little USB. That's all it is. You just kind of plug it in there and go. Now, two things. One, it does have a belt clip. You can go ahead and put it on your belt on the inside here, or just put it on a waistband. That's fine. And then there's a little switch for on and off. So how is this thing being powered? It's being charged with 4 AA batteries. I happen to use the EBL rechargeable batteries. I like them a lot from Amazon. I get them pretty regularly and they last forever. I just go ahead and charge them up and use them again. But you go ahead and you just put them in there, close that up. There's a little screw that you can screw in there. I have it unscrewed for now. It even comes with a little screwdriver. That's nice. But it lasts for a good, easily for 8 hours on a nice fresh set. This little blower does not take up a whole lot of power. As long as you've got good batteries in there, it'll last a good long time. So here I am, you can see, here's my body, and then here my legs are in here. I don't have a whole lot of flexibility. I can't really bend my knees a whole lot, but otherwise it does fit pretty well. It's kind of fun to kind of jump around. I am about 6'1", and it does fit me. I have to take my shoes off to put my feet through the little elastic things, but otherwise it works pretty well. I think that if you're 6'3", you're gonna have a little bit of a hard time with this. This is for a slightly shorter person. Again, I'm 6'1", and it is just barely fits. I think if you're anywhere between about 5'5" to about 6'1", 6'2", you'll be fine. Any taller than that, any bigger than that, you might have a hard time. This, by the way the waist holds up, there's an elastic band here, and there's a little adjustable thing here. You just kind of press that and you can tighten it or you can loosen it. It's not tied by default. I might want to tie that so it doesn't pop off, but otherwise pretty good. Another thing that I found when I was dancing around is that sometimes this pops off. I would go ahead and probably just go ahead and put a little piece of tape on there, even a rubber band, just to kind of hold that in if you're going to go out for trick-or-treating for the night or go to a party or something. You just want to make sure that that actually stays on. It only takes, oh, I don't know, 30 seconds to fully inflate. It really is pretty easy, and then you just kind of, I'm just going to press, you just kind of step out of it just like that. You can see, there's my legs, but you can just kind of step out of it, you pull your shoes off, you put your feet on, and you're good to go. So here's what the costume looks like when it's deflated. It's just kind of a great big, kind of a bag sort of a thing here. I do want to show you a couple things. One, the feet, you actually stick your feet through here. There's an elastic ring there. You kind of stick your feet through, so it will stay down. It doesn't pop off. That's nice. This was a little small for me. I had to really take my shoes off and really kind of squish my foot through there because it is a good elastic. It's a small ring. So just so you know, if you're a bigger, really big person, above 6'2", 6'3", you're going to be pushing the size for this. But again, if you're smaller, if you're a teen, you should have no problem with it. And then I just wanted to show you again, here's the blower itself. Just kind of a close-up, it blows out in this direction, and then here's the ring on the other side. And again, you can kind of loosen that. You can, let me see here, you can actually take that off and take the whole thing out if you want to go ahead and maybe clean something, put something together, but then you can go ahead and put it back in. It just puts right back into the hole. You put this ring on to just kind of tighten it back on. It's really easy to assemble and disassemble. Works really well, and again, here's the USB and the battery pack, you just plug into it. The whole thing, again, only a couple, probably less than a pound altogether. It's pretty small, it's really lightweight, it's fun to blow up. Overall, this is kind of a really, really fun costume. My daughter's actually fighting me for this for Halloween. I'm not sure which we're gonna do, but there you go, he's saying hello. This is a really highly recommended costume and a lot of fun.